Hi guys, this is MGS Warrior 2 and I'm back to give you another part of my Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship Tournament 2004 playthrough. Today I'm taking on Yugi Moto for the second time, and hopefully when I defeat him I will unlock some more duelists. And here we go. I start off with Disturbance Strategy face down as well as Graceful Dice. And I will start off by setting my Spirit of the Harp in defense mode. Your move, Yugi. So one face down card, he activates his spell card, Swords of Revealing Light, which means my Spirit of the Harp gets flipped up. And he set a monster to end his turn. And now it's my move, and can't do anything but summon monsters because of his swords. I can't attack, but I can get my monsters ready to attack. So my Dunamis is ready as soon as Swords of Revealing Light is over. He set a monster and he summons his Summon Skull. So now I'll activate my spell card Graceful Dice to raise the attack of my Dunamis Dark Witch, and I roll a 5, which isn't going to be enough against Summon Skull. Even if I rolled a 6, it would have been enough, but I still wanted to activate it so that I won't lose too many life points. So he activates Call of the Haunted to bring back his Firegrass from his graveyard to the field and face-up attack position. So Summon Skull got rid of my Dunamis. I only lost 200 life points. And that's going to end Yugi's turn. So not a good start for me so far. So Disturbance Strategy allows me to force my opponent to put all cards in their hand back into their deck. The deck is then shuffled. So his hand only has 2 cards, so I'm not going to use it yet. But I will use Gamma the Magnet Warrior in defense mode, which is the only thing I can do is play defense with his Summon Skull on the field. Things aren't looking too good for me so far. Hopefully that changes soon. He set a face down card and he put a monster in defense mode. He switched his Firegrass to defense mode, and now his Summon Skull is going to destroy my Spirit of the Harp. And that ends Yugi's turn. Hopefully I get Dark Hole, but I have 7 completed. And I do have a machine which is Guardian of the Throne Room. It can raise its attack by 700, which still won't be enough to take out Summon Skull. So what to do here? Well, I will just play Wolf Axe Wielder in defense. And that's it. Now let's see what Yugi will do. I know he's going to attack my monsters. That's the only thing I know. So he activates Harpy's Feather Duster to get rid of Disturbance Strategy, but I might as well play it now since it's about to be destroyed. So he puts that card from his hand back into his deck and he has to reshuffle. So Gamma the Magnet Warrior was attacked by Summon Skull and it's destroyed. Now I only have 1 monster left to protect my life points. And perfect, I've drawn Dark Hole, just what I needed. Heart of the Cards was on my side. To activate Dark Hole, but Yugi was prepared. He activates Magic Jammer and he discards 1 card from his hand to activate its effect. And that's a major bummer. Oh well. So now I will just play Guardian of the Throne Room in attack mode. I might as well get rid of as much monsters as I could, even though I can't destroy his Summon Skull. Activate 7 completed on my Guardian of the Throne Room to increase his attack by 700. So for now I'll get rid of his Firegrass. There we go. And that's it. And I know I'm gonna get destroyed by Summon Skull on this turn. And yep, he's going to attack my Guardian of the Throne Room with Summon Skull, but I only lost 150, which isn't too bad. So now it's my turn, and I've got Share the Pain, and that's perfect. I'll activate Share the Pain. So I select my Wolf Axe Wielder as a tribute, so he has to select one of his own monsters on the field to tribute, but of course he's not going to tribute his own Summon Skull, only if it was the only monster on his side of the field. I'll just summon Ground Attacker Bugroth to get rid of his face-down defense monster. Ground Attacker Bugroth, go for the attack. But he plays Magic Cylinder, so my attack has been negated. Well, not negated, I attacked my own life points. And now it's Yugi's turn again. And he summons Gemini Elf, which is an excellent 4-star monster. And it's going to attack Ground Attacker Bugroth, and now Summon Skull is going to destroy my life points. I lose 2,500. And he flip summons his Sinister Serpent to end his turn. So things aren't going too well. This whole duel has been on Yugi's side. He's dominated me. So he summons Kami Narakozo, which is a weak electric monster, but it's going to attack and destroy my Steel Scorpion. His effect activates, but it's too little too late, because once he finishes my life points after these 3 attacks, I lose the duel. So unfortunately I wasn't able to defeat Yugi for the second time. So I'm going to have a rematch. Hopefully things will go better for me. Alright, start the duel. So I've drawn Ground Attacker Bugroth again. Let's see what I got. I'll start off with Humanoid Slime in defense mode, and that ends my turn. So now Yugi sets 2 face-down cards. He activates his spell card, Pot of Greed. He draws 2 cards. He summons Gemini Elf in attack mode, and now he's going to not attack. I was surprised. I thought he would attack. Oh well, I've drawn Dark Hole, and now I will summon Gemini Elf of my own to the field in attack mode. And since their attacks are equal, I will just end my turn. So now Yugi sets a monster in defense mode and ends his turn. So I'm thinking maybe he has a feeling that that defense monster that I have on the field is 2000 defense. I don't know how he knows that, but the way he's been playing, it seems like he does know it. So I'll just set my Steel Scorpion. And now I'll have my Gemini Elf attack his defense monster. And that's a Wing Cleaver that was easily destroyed. Alright, let's see what Yugi can come up with next on his turn. He sets a monster, and a face-down card activates Call of the Haunted, resurrecting his Wing Cleaver in face-up attack mode. And now he's finally going to attack. Wing Cleaver's going to attack Steel Scorpion, and Steel Scorpion's effect activates, which means that Wing Cleaver will be destroyed at the end phase of my opponent's second turn. So it's like a delayed Magnetar bug. So now I will play Paralyzing Potion, and I use it to target Gemini Elf so it can attack. But Yugi activates Magic Jammer to deactivate my Paralyzing Potion. It's the same thing he did against my Dark Hole in the last duel, and that's rather unfortunate. At least I got him to waste his Magic Jammer. So now I will set Gamma the Magnet Warrior. And now my Gemini Elf will go for the attack on his face-down defense. Oh no, Yugi played Mirror Force, which means my Gemini Elf is destroyed. But it could have been worse. if I played another monster face-up attack, but I didn't, so I only lost Gemini Elf, which wasn't too bad. So he switched his monster to defense, he said another defense, and he's going to attack my Gamma the Magnet Warrior with his Gemini Elf. So my Gamma's been destroyed. And now it's my move. Alright, perfect. Summon Skull. I can sacrifice my humanoid slime, so I can bring out my Summon Skull. And now I'll be able to overpower Yugi's Gemini Elf. So Summon Skull, Lightning Strike! Gemini Elf goes down. Yugi Moto loses 600 life points, so things are finally turning around for me. So Yugi has to end his turn without playing a card. And now it's my move. So now I will summon Giant Red Sea Snake in attack mode. And now with Yugi's field having only 2 monsters, I'll get rid of him in this turn. This Giant Red Sea Snake attacked the monster on the right, which was his Miyotoko, a weak beast monster. The Summon Skull goes for the Lightning Strike on his Wings of Wicked Flame. And now Yugi is out of defense monsters. So next turn I can attack his life points. He sets 1 more defense monster. Now it's my move. I've drawn 7 completed, which I could use on ground attacker Bugroth, so that's what I'm going to do. I summon my ground attacker. And now I activate the spell 7 completed. And I use it to equip ground attacker, increasing his attack by 700. And not only that, I will play Sword of Deep Seated. And I'll use it on my Summon Skull, raising his attack and defense by 500. Alright, I'm ready for an all-out assault here. Giant Red Sea Snake, attack his defense monster, which is a Sangan. Sangan's effect activates, which means he gets to select a monster from his deck to his hand with 1500 attack or less. The ground attacker Bugroth will go for the direct attack, and now it's my Summon Skull's turn to attack with a powerful Lightning Strike. And now the tables have turned, and now I'm dominating Yugi Moto. He's down to 2200 life points. And he activates Harpy's Feather Duster, destroying my 2 equipped spell cards, so one of them was Sword of Deep Seated, which means that it returns to the top of my deck. But this duel is going to be over once I wipe out his last monster, so I don't need to summon another monster. So I'll have Giant Red Sea Snake attack his defense, and that was his Hourglass of Life, which he just picked up with his Sangan, but now it's over. Summon Skull, finish off Yugi. So I finally won. Hopefully I unlock someone. But first I'll select a pack, and I choose Barrow Dragon. So I have Stim Pack, an equipped spell. A monster equipped with this card increases its attack by 700, but the downside is its attack is decreased by 200 at each of its standby phases. So its secondary effect really turns me off, so I don't want to use it. And the rest is just meh. So I'm just gonna move on here. So I still haven't unlocked anyone. So I'm curious how many times I have to defeat each of these duelists. Maybe 3 times. So I guess I will. So let me go for the random duel here. So I'm going to duel Tea Gardner, and hopefully I defeat her for the 3rd time. Alright, here we go. I'll set my Spellbinding Circle, as well as my Maneater Bug. So that ends my turn. And now Tea sets a face-down card, summons her Tomosaurus. And Tomosaurus is going to attack my man-eater bug. And that's exactly the way I wanted it. She loses 100 life points because man-eater bug has 600 defense. And now I get to destroy her Tomosaurus, which is a weak dinosaur monster. Alright, now it's my move. I get to attack her. So now I will switch my man-eater bug from a defense to attack position. And I will summon my Vorse Raider to the field in face-up attack mode. Alright, Vorse Raider attack Tea directly. But she plays Enchanted Javelin. She gains 1900 and loses 1900. So it's just like she played Wabagoo. So my man-eater bug will attack her. She only loses 450, but at least it's something. So now it's Tea's move. So Tea sets a defense monster to end her turn. That's fine by me. I will knock out all her monsters. So I've drawn my Needleworm. I might use that later, but for now I just want to keep attacking her. So I summon my Wolf Axe Wielder, which is a Beast Warrior monster. And now I have my Wolf Axe Wielder wield its axe and destroy that defense monster. Oh no, Forgiving Maiden. I can't destroy it. I'm gonna have to wait on Summon Skull or another powerful monster like my Trihorn Dragon. So that's gonna end my turn. So let's see what Tea will do. She sacrifices her Forgiving Maiden and set a monster, which might be her Marry the Fallen One. That's my best guess. So now I will set my Needleworm, and I will switch my man-eater bug into defense mode. And I think that's about it. Yeah, because I know her Marry the Fallen One is face down. So now Tea sacrifices and set another monster. And I'm quite curious, why would she do that? So I think she did sacrifice her Marry the Fallen One so that she can gain more life points. Oh, it was her Sandstone. So maybe now her Marry the Fallen One is on the field. But for now I will flip summon my Needleworm to activate its effect. Now she loses the top 5 cards from her deck. And that is great. And let's see what I was able to force her to discard. So, Mage Power, that was great. So, I'll have to decide what to do next. I will set... No, I should play my Graceful Dice. So I have a chance of getting rid of her defense monster, which she set down. Alright, excellent. I've rolled a 6. That increases all of my monsters' attack points by 600. So I will switch my Eater Bug into attack mode again. And I summon my Master Kianshi. So now my monster card zone is all filled up. Alright, so I'll go for the attack on her defense with Vorse Raider, which is the highest attacking monster I have this turn. And I've destroyed her Illusionist Faceless Mage. So that was a good call there. We're using my Vorse Raider first. So I'm going to attack her now with the rest of my monsters. And Tea's in a world of hurt because my monsters are all beefed up thanks to Graceful Dice because I rolled a 6. So Master Kianshi, go for the attack. And now Tea's already down to 1,050 life points. And I don't think there's anything she could do about it. So Tea, she's gonna set a face down card and a monster. So that's basically calling it quits already. I set my Royal Decree. I will switch my Man-Eater Bug into defense mode as well as my Needleworm. Alright, so I'm ready to attack. I'll go with Vorse Raider on this. Destroy her defense monster. She plays Gift of the Mystical Elf, so she gains 300 life points per monster on the field. Oh, too bad I can't use Royal Decree because I just set it down. So now she gains 1800 life points, and I just attacked her Kisitai. It acts as an equipped spell card, attaching itself to my Vorse Raider. And that's not gonna matter, because I'm going to finish her off with Master Kionshi. And I've beaten Taya for the 3rd time. Okay, time for me to choose another pack. I will choose Blue Eyes White Dragon. So I didn't get Blue Eyes, nor any other useful cards. So that's a bummer. So that's going to end it for today. So thank you all for watching my Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship Tournament 2004. Comment, like, sub, and in the next part I will continue taking on more Tier 1 duelists. I'll see you guys next time.